What's going on, Jerome's? So this is probably the most frustrating first half for a Vikings team in at least 7 days, right? Where it's another one of those spots where the Vikings have, it's a lot like the Colts on Sunday night, where the Vikings have basically dominated the first half, but they find themselves trailing because a myriad of mistakes, and you can't close and you can't finish, and Sam Darnold's effing up all over the place. It's a problem. It's a problem right now. So Vikings trail the Jaguars 7-3, and I don't know. It's just been sloppy all the way around. But what's most frustrating is just you see how the Vikings have operated, where they're dominating in yards, 182, blink 182 to 101. They've had 17 plays on the Jaguar side of the field. They're 5 of 7 on third down, thanks mostly to TJ Hockenson, and still they're losing. It's just ridiculous. Time possession almost 2-1, and I don't know. Like this is one of those games where maybe the team is coming in a little bit too haughty. Maybe they're reading their own press. Maybe they got to win against the Colts on prime time. It's like, who the man? We the man. But it's nonsense. And they have to close down these drives. First off, how do you have a... All right, so 12-play field goal drive through a pick, and then a 17-play drive that ends up with 0 points. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. If you got a comment or a question, toss a couple bucks in Super Chat. Kelly Regasis, $7 Canadian. Didn't know I was watching 2020 Kirk Cousins. Darnold's not the future. Buddy's redder than a tomato. I can't believe we're letting Mac Jones win. Hey, did you guys know that Mac Jones from Jacksonville? They've been very unclear on the broadcast. Yeah, but Darnold has been an issue here, and he almost threw an interception on the first play of the final drive before the half as well. He's just all over the place. And I actually wonder, is there something wrong with his hand? Because it just seems like he's not gripping the ball as well as he usually does. But that really doesn't excuse the decision-making here. But the frustrating thing is just staring down Jefferson, forcing things. And now, yeah, you could say the refs, which to a degree is kind of fair, because how do they call that second interception complete when the ball is clearly on the ground? Oh, but maybe his second hand got under it. But there's no conclusive evidence that it did, right? And I know the burden of proof has to be on the other side. Because, Broncos kicker just hit a 60-yarder? No, never mind. They just have a kick six. Yeah. But I don't know. And also, it does seem like the Jaguars players are holding on every single play. But like we said, you have to play better than the ref's ref, and the Vikings are certainly not doing that right. Oh, is he going to take that back? No. Oh, my goodness. Oh, they got him. All right. Ben and Durham Clan, $5. Is the Vikings... If the Vikings had Brian Flores at Donna Shell in 2022, would they have been a Super Bowl team? Yes. Well, probably not, given the personnel. Because Flores did great things with similar personnel last year, but a couple injuries and they broke at the end. So I think that they would have been a lot more aggressive. They would have been a lot more interesting, but I'm not sure if they would have won the Super Bowl. Traveler, $2. Oh, can't win a game with Sam. Can we win despite? You're gonna have to. Luckily, Vikings get the ball to start second half. Chris, $2. Minnesota Vikings keep Minnesota cardiologist paid. That's right. But I don't know. Like, there's not really much else to talk about offensively. Like, they're being efficient, and Jones doing good things on the ground. Josh Oliver is becoming, like we said, 12 personnel, man. Oliver and Hockenson, they're looking like the new Gronk and the other guy, right? And Hockenson with 4 third down conversions, it's great. But Jefferson, 2 for 20 right now. Applebee's 2 for 20. I understand the need to want to force the ball to him, except it's causing you issues. Right? And you could chalk up both interceptions to Darnold just trying to force the ball to Jefferson. Right? Defensively, they're looking really damn good. The whole Mac Jones touchdown drive, that's sort of whatever. But overall, I do think that the Flores defense is looking pretty damn good in this spot, as well as they racked up a couple of sacks. You look at Pace, you look at Cashman outside. How about that? looking pretty damn solid. And also, let's see, Jaguars 4 of 8 on third down. Kiro, $10. Bring back the hot dish videos. There's only so many hours in the day. We do enjoy doing them. Skull and Bones, $5. Tell Sammy D, just throw it away, Andy. Live to fight another down. He doesn't seem to like to do that. And also, doesn't it seem like he's holding on to the ball excruciatingly long today? I mean, he does usually, but today too. Doug Sterner, $3. What up? Yeah. And also Cam Robinson is not having a great day. Like, he's had some very poor reps against Josh Hines Allen, and it's been kind of rough. But some positive things. Cashman has looked solid coming in. You can tell like there's a little hitch in his giddy up. So hopefully he isn't redlining things with that toe. But he did get a sack. It is looking good on some run fills. Oliver with that one-handed grab, 3 for 43 as well. Like he's leading the team in receiving yards. John Parker Romo hitting that 45-yarder. Love to see that. Josh Metellus doing his Josh Metellus thing, flying around the field. Stephon Gilmore having some nice tackles out there on the edge. Pace. Turner's been getting a couple of decent pressures. Hasn't gotten home quite yet, though. So defensively, they'll be fine. But offensively, will they start cashing in their tickets like they did second half against the Colts? They're going to have to, right? Traveler, $5. You see the betting odds at 85% public betting on the Vikings -7 conspiracy. I always feel a little bit itchy when so much public money is on one side because there would be great incentives to sort of put your thumb down on the scale on the other side. And if they're going to let the DBs hold on every single play, I mean, the Vikings, you can hold too, right? And that second interception, that one's inexcusable. Like even Dean Blandino, the rules analyst on Fox, like, yeah, that's not a catch. So know the fix was in, man. David Alexander, $5. Why does the team come out so slow in the first half? And let's all give Oliver some love. He's a beast for a team, which is a complete inverse of early in the season when the Vikings have been gangbusters out of the gate early on. But the last 2 games have really just sleptwalked through the first half. Kelly Rag is this $7. I also find Darnold doesn't look for checkdowns. Jones is wide open on the second interception because he's trying to score 10 plays on every single drop back. It's been a problem. Thomas Larson, $5. Too bad Cashman didn't get that scoop and score. I was more pissed that Mac Jones got that first down. But yeah, it was pretty clear that he was down. So yeah. Brooklyn Brother, $5. What up? Darian Foley, $10. What's up, Jerome? Everyone in chat says free Mullins. Come on, man. CC voice. Come on, man. We got this game. It's got to go in the second half. Skull Vikings. And also, like, what do people expect Mullins to do? Just take the safe thing and check it down? No, Mullins is more of a gunslinger than Darnold. How quickly we forget. Rainy day, $2. When does Kevin Connell consider someone else a quarterback? Nah, I think he got rided out with Darnold. But he's got to get his head out of his ass too. There's no excuse. Josh Bronze, $5. Defense looking good. Sam needs to get it together. Get Jets the ball for fantasy. No call for PI on Jags, of course. Yeah, it is. I mean, Tyson Campbell was clearly just completely mugging Jefferson on that first interception. Plus, the Josh Oliver one-handed catch, number 23, was clearly hanging on to Oliver. They don't make any mention of that. That's right. Like we said, you have to play better than the refs ref, and everything is there offensively. You just got to cash in some of these tickets. Defensively, you're fine, and then just go from there, man. But thanks for coming along. Halftime show, Chris, $2. But Mullins is fun. Mullins is kind of fun. We'll be back for the post-game show as well as winners and losers. Benjamin Barrio, $2. I need to connect my PS5 controller, Sam. Yeah, just get the ball out quick.